Hello everyone, Nataru88 here, bringing you another build, or another mech build this time, finally. Now this is the DX frame. The DX frame, as you can see, is a unique mech since it has the bottom of a car or wheeled vehicle, and it has the body of a mech, plus the arms, which I'll talk about why they're kind of missing a part. Yes, okay. So the DX frame is going to be a series here on the channel where I'll have the DX 500 armor and the DX 700 as well as the DX 900 armor, which are all going to be different types of armor. Now the DX 500 armor will be coming out pretty soon. It's going to be a heavy cannon type. It's going to use the cannons that I showed off in my other video, which was the cannon experimental units, which I'll leave a card right now, so you can go ahead and check that out. They're basically just slightly more refined, but I'll talk about them later in that video. Now onto the DX frame. So you can see it has all these ports, of course, for attaching all the armor, and it rolls on wheels. Now currently the frame is kind of weak, which I'm quite worried to move it right now because I'm worried it will break. But that problem goes away once you slap on the armor, since it reinforces everything and you no longer suffer from that issue. Especially here at the shoulders, which have a tight ratchet joint, because I'm going to mount all the weapons of the DX armors are going to fire, so I'll need the shoulder joints to be solid so that I could pull the weapons back to fire them. So they're going to use rubber bands. So the issue right now is without the armor, if I try to twist it, that's what happens. But of course, the armor resolves this issue by having panels at the back that will hold this weird contraption here in place, allowing the shoulders to stay in place. So that was probably a lot of rumbling that you didn't really care about. So you can see these yellow tiles. Now these are part of the DX 500 armor, but they are not like, yeah, they are required for the frame to hold in place, because if I remove them, which I'll just go ahead and show off right now, then try to move it around a bit, see, snapped off. So that is a really important piece for the structural stability of the mech. So yeah, that's just why these yellow tiles are there. There will be a different color for each different armor, but that's just an explanation for that. And other than that, like, it doesn't have leg articulation since it doesn't have any legs, but it does have the full upper articulation, which is quite nice. And just looking at it around, doesn't have much detail, of course, since it's just an inner frame. And that's basically it for, like, the details. Now the shoulders I mentioned, they'll pop off. Oh, I actually will this time. Surprising. But they're on this ratchet joint, so they move around like so. There's no bicep rotation, and there's the elbow hinge joint. And now the reason there's no elbow is because the DX 500 frame, the DX 500 armor, is going to have cannon arms. So that's just part of that armor, so that's the reason this thing doesn't have complete arms. But such as the DX 700 armor, is going to have complete arms, and the DX 900 armor is going to have one complete arm and a different arm, which I don't want to spoil right now. You'll see it later. But so that's just about it. Then you got torso rotation on this nice ratchet joint, as well as a ball joint for the head, which of course is not mounted right now. So that's basically it for the build of this inner frame. Now you can follow me on Instagram at the Mech Builder. That is the Mech Builder. I'll leave a link in the description box below. You can also follow me on Flickr. I recently started an account there. I'll also leave a link for that in the description box below. Now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up. If you really enjoyed this video, then please subscribe and comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.